Hello, dear ones. This is a magical full moon that we have on December 7th. It is in Taurus in Vedic Astrology. It's in the lunar mansion of Rohini, which is all about growth and creativity and creation, supercharged by Mars in retrograde and being at the same degree, 21 degrees, as this full moon, really bringing in some fiery energy, some passion, some drive, and we're going to want to make sure that we use that to the best of our ability and temper it as well. But this is a magical full moon that is really going to open us up to manifesting our heart's desires, and also a great healing portal for clearing the blocks, the barriers, the false beliefs that keep us from doing so. Hi, I'm Prema, and welcome to Chart Your Path. I am so glad that you're here. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so that you don't miss any of my videos. I want to invite you to join me for a very special event I'm doing for the Vedic Astrology Forecast, Divinely Align, and it's going to be the forecast and the healing session for 2023, where I'm going to talk about the important transits for 2023. This is a live session together. It's a 2-hour class and it's recorded. You have lifetime access into all the resources. So if you don't make it live, no worries. You'll have everything. And along with the important transits, I'm also going to be doing that for each of horoscopes for each of the 12 signs. And if you don't know your chart, no worries. You can use the chart calculator that I'll provide for you to find your ascendant. And you'll also get a beautiful cosmic planner with all the important shifts and the meaning they have for the house that they are represented by you, and the notes that you take along with your personal update, and also a sacred healing meditation so that we get really clear for our energy for 2023 and what we also want to create for 2023. So that's discounted, 30% off still. It's for a limited time. Check out the link. It's in the description. It's also in the comments. I'd love to have you on this session with me, whether you can make it live or whether you come to the replay. This full moon on December 7th at about 8:08 p.m. Pacific time is in Taurus at 21 degrees in the nakshatra of Rohini. And like I said, this is an incredibly powerful, magical place. Taurus is all about harmony and security, very grounded, and Rohini is very fecund. It is a very full of a lot of Shakti, divine feminine energy. It is an incredible part of the zodiac that is about growth. This is where the moon spends more time than any other lunar mansion in the zodiac. It's its favorite place to be. And it's supercharged for growth and for manifesting, creating our heart's desires here in the earthly plane. It has a very attractive energy, its beauty, its sensuality, and a lot of charisma. The presiding deity here is Prajapati, the creator. So this is all about creation and growth. And it really fosters growth and creation really on all levels. So with this energy and this manifesting and this creational energy, there's also this devotion, knowing that we don't create on our own. We create in co-collaboration with the divine and with others. The healing portal is also open here to clear our blocks around manifesting what keeps us from creating our heart's desires. So this is an incredible magical full moon, and I want you to really use it. Now, Mars is going to be at 21 degrees as well, opposite the sun. So we have sun 21 degrees of Scorpio, we have Mars and the moon 21 degrees of Taurus. And so this is very supercharged and passionate. And so we're going to want to manage that Mars type energy. Mars, the great honorable warrior, the great engineer, especially the engineer wants to create things in in Taurus. And so I'm going to talk about Mars in just a moment here. I want you to really understand this energy of Rohini and of Taurus, and the full moon, the queen energy. The queen in the Sacred Wealth Code Archetype system is very much the moon being in Taurus, and especially in Rohini. Now let's remember, Venus rules Taurus, and which is of course the great artist and the great connector. And Venus actually spins differently than the rest of the planets. It's centripetal. It draws things towards itself. So there's this attractive energy, this attraction, as well as the ability to create and manifest in this placement. And so the very creative chemistry between the moon and between Venus, a very magical blend to create and to attract. And this is where the fruits of one's actions can really be fully realized. We want to make sure that we are aligned in what it is that we want to create and what we desire, the heart's desires that we want to bring to earth. And this is really very, very good for, a sense of fulfillment. And again, there's a deep devotion though, and we want to really honor that we are creating and we're manifesting. We have that intention, a clear intention, married to the feeling that goes along with it, knowing why we want to create something. That's the purpose level of it. And then also there's the taking inspired action on when to create, what to do, the steps to take, letting go of the how from the beginning and really tuning in with the divine and listening to those nudges, those intuitive hits, and those direct downloads of what to do and when, knowing you're in co-collaboration, and then letting go and surrendering it back to the divine's will over your will. So again, an incredibly powerful energy here and a lot of passion to create. So it's really important you tune into what it is that you want to manifest. And at the same time, like I said, the portal is open for clearing those blocks and barriers, those false beliefs, that programming that keeps us from really creating what our heart desires. And I want to invite you to join me. I'm doing the full moon sacred healing circle. I do this monthly on the full moons. It's December 7th. If you, for some reason, can't make it live, it's replay, it's lifetime access to it and the resources. And what I do on this is all about alchemy, alignment, activation, and do the energy update for the moon a little bit deeper. We go into some deeper understanding. We do some planetary resonance and some sounding and some clearing around the planetary resonance. We do sound healing. We use mantras. We will do a very deep, juicy process to help you articulate and tap into what it is that's holding you back, what it is that's keeping you from really opening up the floodgates of manifesting, and will clear that energy, clear those false beliefs, and really open up your potential here. You'll have some deep soul wisdom questions. You'll walk away with some inspired actions. And just by participating in the circle, there is a shift. You can sit back and just open up and allow this clearing to happen with you and for you. So link is down below for that. I always do a reading giveaway too for my full moon healing circles. So I do a 45-minute private reading with me. I raffle that off, and it's just $33. So the link is down below, and also in the comments for the full moon sacred healing circle. Now, emotions will be high with this full moon. The emotions are usually high on a full moon, not as much as a full lunar eclipse like we had in November, but emotions are high, and especially because of the fired up energy with Mars. So we want to manage our emotions so they don't manage us. And the best way to manage our emotions is really have our intentions very clear, burn off any extra energy we have. Like I say with Mars, we always want to exercise and sweat, and so that we are able to focus and not be reactive. So you might just want to watch out with this full moon and really keep a check on your own reactivity, maybe stay away from maybe complicated relationships during the full moon time. So with the Mars retrograde and this, conjunction with the moon, it creates a Chandra Mandala yoga. This is an incredible, very powerful dynamic in Vedic astrology, and if you have this in your birth chart, it's very powerful for taking action. It's powerful for business. It's powerful for projects, finances, wealth, and to actually take action on that. So a great time during this full moon to set your intentions, get your inspired actions, and initiate some action on projects day before, day of, day after, once you get nice and clear, and take action on whatever it is that you're creating, but also if there's something around businesses and finances and those things that you want to move forward, great time. In fact, you're going to feel like you want to move something forward. So you want to do that in alignment. So Mars, of course, is at the peak of its retrograde strength. And again, that's very much, like I said, the honorable warrior and also the engineer. And so there's this engineering a new pathway. You might feel like you really want to, take a stand. We're seeing collectively in the world, there's some stands being taken. Mars likes to fight a good fight. And so with this full moon, though, it's going to give you this passion and courage. And you want to use that instead of impatience, because Mars tends to want what it wants yesterday, and you don't want to get into that impatience. And it's already retrograding in Taurus and moving a little slower than it likes to move. So instead, you want to stay, you want to use that passion and that courage for being very clear on your intentions on what you want to manifest, and also use that courage to break free of anything that's keeping you from creating those desires, manifesting. And again, the healing circle is just a great place to do that. So watch being impulsive, set your intentions. What is it that your heart desires for you? Get really super clear on that. And if you're not sure what's keeping you or holding you back, no worries. We will find out what that is in the healing circle. And you can simply sit with yourself and ask yourself, what's keeping me? If I really tell myself the truth, what's holding me back from creating what I want? And what I'd love to hear from you in the comments below is, if you're aware of that, what is holding you back? And also, what is it that you want to create, you want to manifest? What do you want to pour your energy into in this beautiful, magical, creational period of time? Love to hear that from you. Appreciate you so much being here. Again, the links are down below for both the Healing Circle and the 2023 forecast. If you haven't gotten your Sacred Wealth Code Archetype yet, you can take the free quiz. I appreciate you subscribing, liking, and sharing this. And so much love to you.